Right, what's up guys? So I just wanted to show you guys how I'm going to do my acid wash on the Civivi Plethiros. I bought this used and the previous owner had tried to do some kind of patina on it, which looks awful. He said it was a paper towel patina. No idea what that means. What I'm going to do, I took it apart. I'm going to put nail polish over the detent ball hole and the track and the bearings track. All kind of this whole area, cover it with nail polish. And the part of the tang where the lock bar rests, and coat that too. That protects it, that area from the acid. You know, you don't want to etch this area, it messes up with the action. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to clean off the blade with some acetone. And then I'm going to dip it in the ferric chloride here. It's going to darken it up nicely. And then we'll take it out, look at it, and then probably throw it in the old rock tumbler to give it a nice finish. So let's do it. So if you have any oils from your hands on the blade, when you dip it in the acid, it's going to, you're going to see it. It's going to mess up the finish. So you want to get all the oils off before you do the old dipperoni. Yeah, that's good. You want a nice thick coat. All right, we'll let it dry and come back. All right, I think the nail polish is dry enough. Let's take a look. You don't want any fingerprints on it now that we have cleaned it with the acetone. Usually I have latex, but I ran out, so I'm using these. This should be good. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so we got our jar of ferric chloride. I'm gonna put a link to this stuff down below to Amazon. You can get a little jar of it, about 15 bucks, and you mix it with distilled water. It's like 4-to-1 ratio, with the 4 being water. So you don't need that much. Keep it in a glass jar or plastic, obviously not in a metal container. And I have this little bar, goes across the top, and then I'm gonna hang it and it's gonna dip down in there. Let's see. Yeah, it'll fit. So let's do it. Should take around 2-3 minutes. This is D2, and in the past this is etched pretty quickly. Let's do it. So when this is done, I'm going to take it to the faucet outside, rinse it off, and spray it down with Windex. Now you need to neutralize the acid once it's done. The ammonia in Windex does that. It neutralizes the acid, so you got to make sure you do that. I'm not going to be able to film doing that because my hands are going to be full, but I'm going to take it outside, rinse it off, spray it with Windex, bring it back, and then we'll look at it. So in we go. All right, we're completely submerged. And now we wait. All right, it's been about 3-4 minutes maybe. We're nice and dark. Yeah. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right. I'm gonna take it and rinse it off. And then I'll bring it back and we'll take a look. All right, kind of turned out interesting. I don't know if it's because it already had that patina on it. It looks kind of weird. I kind of like it though. It's like really grainy. Huh. I don't know if I should put it in the tumbler. I kind of like that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the rock tumbler though. We'll see what happens. So this tumbler is from Harbor Freight. It was like 65 bucks or something like that. I don't have the right kind of medium in it. You know, they sell specific, pieces of whatever it is to put in here. I just have rocks from my yard and some BB gun BBs. So I don't know. I've never tried it with the BBs before. Screw it. See what happens. Leaving the nail polish on there to protect those areas from the tumbling. Screw our lid on. We'll see what happens. It's kind of loud, so I'll bring you guys back once it's been in there for a little while. It's only been like 5 minutes, but I just want to check it. Huh. It's kind of interesting. I think because I have large rocks in there, I'm not getting like a very fine stonewash. But I think that looks pretty good. I'll probably do a few more minutes. I need to get finer stuff though, for sure. I need to get a finer medium in there. But I don't hate it. I think it looks decent. I could tell the existing patina definitely affected it. It almost looks kind of, like I said, kind of grainy. But we'll leave it in there for a couple more minutes. All right, after another 10 minutes or so, I think we're good. I think this looks nice. You guys are not getting a great view of it, but once I get it cleaned up and put back together, we'll take it inside to the desk and take a good look at it. So I'm going to use the acetone, clean all the nail polish up, get it nice and clean, reassembled, and then we'll go take a look. All right, so we're back inside. Got it put together, cleaned out. It looks awesome. Check it out. I love it. It's kind of an interesting stonewash, because they have those larger rocks in there. It makes a little bit kind of bigger splotches, if that makes any sense. I actually really like it. I put a nice fresh new edge on it with the work sharp. I just got new stones for the work sharp too, so gosh, it makes such a difference when you have new stones in that thing. Awesome. Now, when I was cleaning it out, I noticed there was a lot of gunk inside the detent ball hole, and this is a much snappier knife now. It was a little mushy before. Well, I wouldn't say mushy, but definitely not this snappy. So I cleaned it out. This is a much better knife now. Much smoother, snappier, looks a lot better, and this thing is very, very slicey. I actually haven't mentioned or measured the thickness behind the edge yet, so let's find out. I cut some paper. This is pretty thin blade stock. It gets thin behind the edge. It's a full flat grind. This is a slicer, so let's check it out. What do we got? Uh, 20 thousandths back there. That's thicker than I thought it would be. Let's see. We got... Oh, interesting. It thins up a lot towards the middle here. We're looking at 17 there. And then at the tip, back to 20. So, not, I don't know. I thought it would be a lot thinner. So it's not uber thin, but that's pretty thin. And since it's thin blade stock, it passes through materials really well. I broke down some cardboard and just cut some paper. Here, I'll demonstrate on some paper real quick. I mean, that's sharp as crap. You can... It's really sharp and slicey. So awesome. I love it. This is a badass knife. I'm really happy I got it for the price that I did. It was $25. You probably saw it before. Well, yeah, you did see it before. It was nasty, so it looks awesome. That D2 etched really well. If you remember, you saw my video last week. I was attempting to do this same thing on the mini bag lighter. And for some reason, the N690 on that knife didn't want to darken. I had it in there in the acid for like 10 minutes. It literally didn't darken a single bit. So, I don't know. Someone explain that to me. I just need to do some more research. But D2 works really well. It might be a hardness of the metal thing. Might be a chromium content thing. Don't know. Regardless, I'm really happy to have this in the collection. Now, the double clutch thing sucks. Number one, the lock bar access, not great. When you put your thumb where it wants to rest, to disengage the lock bar, the flipper tab comes and hits your thumb right there. It stops right here. You take your thumb out, you're still above the detent. So you have to kind of disengage it further down, which is hard to do because the access isn't great. Then it'll fall and go down. So that's really my only complaint with the knife. I like the way the flipper tab is kind of pointed up. It just feels interesting to flip it. You know, you're almost pulling like out and down instead of like just down. It feels cool, but you know, as a result of that, it's pointed straight down at your thumb when you're disengaging and it hits. So that's just a small issue with it. I don't love the clip either. I'm going to try to find a different clip that fits this. You know, possibly one of the Civivi titanium clips. I'm pretty sure this will fit it. Or something else, I don't know. But I don't like the clip. I like everything else. I'm thinking about possibly dyeing this G10 black. I think that'll look pretty sweet. Yeah, ergonomics back here is great. I do feel the clip a bit, but with a different clip that wouldn't be a problem. And then choked up is just great, really good, really cool. The reverse flick from this little triangle is not great. I don't even think it's really meant for that. You just can't really get your finger in there. You can kind of do it sometimes. I don't think it's meant for that. Sort of like on the McKenna, you know, it's hidden behind there. It's just an aesthetic thing when it's open. The McKenna, however, is kind of easier to get it. But actually, it's easier with the McKenna since this is a Damascus blade. It has some texture. I can actually get, sometimes, well, I was doing it earlier. There we go. You can kind of get the skin of your finger to catch and do the reverse flick. But not with this one. I can't do it. So it's a flipper only. Yeah, another item for the collection. Very happy. Like I said, I will link that ferric chloride down below, so you guys, if you want to try this, you can get it. It's really easy, really fun. I would recommend getting into doing some acid washing. Just good stuff. So, thanks for watching. Hope that was informative and entertaining. Remember to like the video. Leave me a comment, tell me what you think. I'll see you in the next one. Later.